We're back again with another video. In this video, we will be looking mainly on reduction formula. Okay guys, let me do a bit of recap. Let's demonstrate this together. Here we got a Cartesian plane where this vertical line is nothing but the y-axis, whereas this horizontal line is x-axis. Okay guys, as you can see here, we got 90 degrees. Then before 90, we got 90 degrees minus something. However, on the second quadrant, we have 90 degrees plus something because we are beyond 90. Similarly, here on the third quadrant, we got 180 degrees plus something because we are above 180. 180 is here, meaning that above 180 we will have 180 degrees plus something, but before 270 we got 270 minus something. Okay guys, above 270 we have 270 plus something because we are beyond 270, and we also have 360 minus x. However, on the fourth quadrant, we have all negative angles are found on the fourth quadrant. Remember? Okay, guys. To recall this, we do it like this. All students to Cape Town. All stands for all trig ratios are positive on the first quadrant. However, on the second quadrant, only sine is positive. 2 stands for tangent. Tangent is positive. And on the fourth quadrant, only cos is positive. Okay, guys, let's take some examples. Pardon, I almost forgot. Okay, on 90 degrees and 270 degrees, we also have cofunction. Cofunction goes like this. Sine becomes cos and cos becomes sine, or vice versa. Okay guys, let's have this one. We have sine of 90 degrees minus x, here just like that. Okay guys, we use this one as a reference angle. Okay, here we have 90 degrees minus x. 90 degrees minus is on the first quadrant, 90 degrees minus x. And remember, we also have all trig ratios are positive here, meaning that we will have positive trig ratio. However, on 90 and 270, between 90 and 270, we got cofunction, meaning that because here is sine, it will change to be cos. Okay, we got cos x just like that, because on 90 minus we have positive trig ratio, then here is positive. However, 90 minus is on the first quadrant, sine is positive, that's why we have positive. And remember, on 90 degrees we got cofunction, that's why sine becomes cos. Yeah, just like that. Let's have, yeah, this time around we got 90 degrees plus x. 90 degrees plus x is on the second quadrant where sine is positive, then we will have positive trig ratio. However, because we are on 90 degrees, it will change to be cos x, just like that. Okay, here we have cos of 90 degrees minus x. 90 degrees minus is found on the first quadrant where all trig ratios are positive, then we will have positive trig ratio. However, because we are dealing with 90 degrees, the cos will change to be sine. Then here we will have sine of x Now we have cos of 90 degrees plus x. Okay guys, 90 degrees plus x is our reference angle. Then 90 degrees plus x is on the second quadrant. Only sine is positive, then cos it will be negative because there is no cos here. As you can see here, we have students. It will resembles sine, where only sine is positive, meaning that we will have negative sine, negative. However, because we are dealing with 90 degrees, then this will change to be sine of x, just like that. On 90 degrees minus, all trig ratios are positive, then here we're gonna have positive trig ratio. However, this time around is tangent, is not just like sine or cos, where the cofunction of sine is cos and the cofunction of cos is sine. Then here we will simply write it as tan x, because on 90 degrees minus, all trig ratios are positive. That's why we have positive tangent of x. We have 90 degrees plus x. 90 degrees plus x is on the second quadrant, where tan is negative. Then we will have negative tan of x. Our reference angle this time around is 180 degrees minus x. 180 degrees minus x is on the second quadrant, where sine is positive. Then we're gonna have positive sine x. Okay, the reference angle this time around is 180 degrees plus x. 180 degrees plus is found on the third quadrant, where sine is negative. Then we're gonna have negative sine x. 180 minus is on the second quadrant, where cos is negative. Then we're gonna have negative cos of x. 180 plus is on the third quadrant, then cos is negative. Then we're gonna also have negative cos x. We have tangent of 180 degrees minus x. 180 degrees minus x is on the second quadrant. On the second quadrant, tan is positive or negative, tangent is negative. Then we're gonna have negative tan x. Here we have tangent of 180 degrees plus x. 180 degrees plus x is our reference angle. 180 plus is on the third quadrant, where tangent is positive. Then we're gonna have positive tangent x. Yeah, just like that. This time around we got sine of 270 degrees minus x. This is a reference angle. 270 degrees minus x is on the third quadrant. However, on the third quadrant, sine is negative. Then we're gonna get negative. Okay guys, if you still recall, on 270 degrees we have the cofunction, meaning that sine will be cos. Then we're gonna have cos of x, just like that. 270 degrees plus x is found on the fourth quadrant. On the fourth quadrant we got 270 degrees plus x. However, here sine is negative as well. Then we're gonna have negative. Remember guys, on 270 degrees, on 270 degrees, we got cofunction 270 degrees minus x is found on the third quadrant, and on the third quadrant cos is negative, then we're gonna get negative. However, on 270 degrees, there we have the cofunction, meaning that we're gonna get sine of x. 270 degrees plus x is on the fourth quadrant, 270 degrees plus x, and here on the fourth quadrant cos is positive, then we're gonna have positive. However, on 270 we also have cofunction, meaning that we're gonna get positive sine x. 270 degrees minus x is on the third quadrant. However, here tangent is positive, then we're gonna have positive tan x. 270 degrees plus is on the fourth quadrant. However, tan is negative, then we're gonna get negative tan of x. 360 degrees plus x, 360 plus, here we got 360 degrees minus x is below 360, then above 360 we're gonna have 360 degrees plus x, and it will be on the first quadrant. Then on the first quadrant all trig ratios are positive, therefore here we're gonna have positive sine of x. 360 degrees minus x is on the fourth quadrant, and here cos is positive, then we're gonna have positive cos of x. Because 360 degrees plus x is on the first quadrant, and on the first quadrant all trig ratios are positive, meaning that we're gonna have positive cos of x. Okay guys, try to figure this out on your own. Guys, this time around on our reference angle we got negative x, meaning that this is the negative angle, and we know that all negative angles are on the fourth quadrant, meaning that only cos on the fourth quadrant is positive, therefore sine will give us negative, then we have negative sine of x. Negative sine of x. Cos of negative x is our angle, meaning that all negative angles are on the fourth quadrant and cos is positive, therefore we're gonna have positive cos of x. This time around our reference angle is x minus 90 degrees. Okay guys, to solve this you have to rearrange first. Then if we rearrange, we're gonna get sine of negative 90 degrees, and sine of negative 90 degrees plus x, just like that. Okay guys, inside we got negative 90 degrees plus x. We have not changed anything here because here we have positive x. Same applies here, we have positive x, negative 90. Then let's take the negative outside, and if we take negative outside, we're gonna have negative sine of 90 degrees minus x, because negative and negative gives positive, equal to. Okay guys, we already have